Welcome to Mindful Moments. Nourish your mind on the go. This video uses AI narration to present our original book analysis. Get ready for a deep dive into The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This Hollywood tale is more than just glitz and glamour. It's a raw and honest look at ambition, love, and the price of fame. So, are you ready to peek behind the curtain and uncover the secrets of a legendary actress?
What's truly captivating is the structure, Evelyn Hugo, this iconic star, she chooses to reveal her life story to Monique, a seemingly random journalist. But as the story unfolds, you realize there's this deeper connection between them. It adds these layers of complexity and intrigue.
Okay, so let's talk about Evelyn. She starts with nothing, growing up in poverty in Hell's Kitchen. Her journey to becoming Evelyn Hugo, it's a masterclass in ambition, even involving a name change. But you quickly see how she uses each of her 7 marriages, almost as stepping stones, carefully crafting her public image to achieve superstardom.
It makes you think about the compromises people make for success, right? Was it all worth it in the end? That's the question that kind of lingers throughout the book.
Right, like her first marriage to Ernie Diaz. It's purely a means to escape her abusive home life. But it establishes this pattern of using relationships strategically, which can be a bit unsettling even if you admire her drive.
Exactly. And then you have Don Adler, the classic Hollywood heartthrob. On the surface, it's a whirlwind romance, right? But Evelyn reveals the dark truth: abuse, control, and this immense pressure to maintain a perfect facade. It's a chilling reminder that things are not always what they seem, especially in the world of fame.
It's heartbreaking because you see these glimpses of genuine love there, but it's overshadowed by, I guess, the toxic dynamics of the relationship and societal expectations. It's so relevant even today, reminding you about the hidden struggles people face behind closed doors.
It makes you wonder, how much did those experiences shape Evelyn's later choices? Did they contribute to her calculated approach to relationships, her need for control?
That's a great point. And speaking of control, her marriage to Rex North is a prime example. They essentially use each other to cover up their respective affairs. Rex is in love with someone else, and Evelyn is secretly involved with, wait for it, Celia St. James.
Ah, Celia St. James. Their love story is like the emotional core of the book. This passionate, forbidden romance, unfolding against the backdrop of Hollywood's golden age. It's beautiful and tragic, highlighting the societal pressures that they faced as a lesbian couple in that era.
You find yourself completely invested in their relationship, rooting for them to find happiness, despite the odds stacked against them, their secret rendezvous, the stolen moments of intimacy. It's also vividly portrayed. You feel like you're right there with them.
But their happiness, it's constantly threatened by the need for secrecy. And that pressure leads to some, devastating decisions. For instance, Evelyn agrees to film a steamy on-screen love scene with Dawn, specifically to deflect attention from her relationship with Celia.
That scene is pivotal. While it's a strategic move to protect their secret, it deeply hurts Celia, leading to her struggles with alcohol later on. It really makes you think about the sacrifices people make for love and how far they're willing to go to protect those they care about.
It also exposes the impossible standards imposed on women, especially in Hollywood. They're judged for their choices, their appearance, their every move. It's a theme that resonates throughout the book.
Absolutely. And just when you think Evelyn might be softening, she marries Mick Riva, the popular singer. It's pure strategy again. A move to further distance herself from rumors about her sexuality.
It's a brilliant manipulation of the media, showcasing just how cunning and resourceful she can be. It makes you wonder how much of her public image was genuine versus carefully crafted.
Right. It makes you question everything you think you know about her. And then there's Max Girard, the French director. This marriage offers a glimpse into a different side of Evelyn.
There's a genuine artistic connection there. A shared passion for filmmaking. You see her vulnerability, her desire for creative collaboration. Yet, even that relationship is tainted by betrayal and ultimately ends in heartbreak.
It highlights the complexities of love and ambition, showing that even someone as calculated as Evelyn can be blindsided by emotions.
And speaking of complex relationships, her marriage to Robert Jameson, Celia's brother, is a surprising twist. It's born out of loyalty and a desire to protect both Celia and Harry Cameron, Evelyn's longtime friend. This one reveals a deeper, more compassionate side to Evelyn that you wouldn't necessarily expect.
It's a reminder that even with someone as seemingly calculating as Evelyn, there are layers to her personality and motivations that go beyond just ambition.
And speaking of Harry Cameron, he eventually becomes Evelyn's 7th husband. Their relationship is a testament to their enduring friendship, a bond that evolves into love, partnership, and family. It's heartwarming to see that amidst the chaos of Hollywood, genuine connection is possible.
Right. It gives you hope that even after all the drama, heartbreak, and manipulation, true love can prevail.
But through it all, you see this constant tension between Evelyn's public persona and her private life. She's constantly controlling her narrative, manipulating the press, and making sacrifices to protect her career and those she loves. It raises questions about the nature of fame, the compromises people make, and what it truly means to live in the public eye.
It's a lot to unpack, and we've only just scratched the surface. But for now, before we dive deeper into the complexities of Evelyn's life and her relationship with Celia, we want to hear from you. What are your initial impressions of Evelyn? Is she a sympathetic character or a master manipulator?
It's fascinating how Evelyn navigates the complexities of fame and desire, especially in a time when societal expectations were so rigid, Her story is a reminder that things haven't always been as open as they are today.
Yeah, you really get a sense of the challenges faced by women and the LGBTQ plus community back then. Evelyn's relationship with Celia especially highlights the bravery it took to be themselves in a world that wasn't ready to accept them.
It makes their love story all the more powerful, their secret rendezvous, the way they find solace in each other amidst the chaos of Hollywood. It's a testament to the strength of their bond.
And the sacrifices they make for each other. Remember when Evelyn marries Mick Riva, the charismatic singer? On the surface, it looks like another whirlwind romance, but it's actually a calculated move to deflect attention from her relationship with Celia.
She's constantly playing chess, thinking several steps ahead. It's remarkable how she uses her marriages to advance her career and protect those she loves.
But it comes at a cost. Celia feels the weight of their secrecy, the constant fear of exposure. It fuels her insecurities and eventually contributes to her struggles with alcohol.
Their story's a reminder that even the most enduring love can be tested, right? By external pressures and internal conflicts. It raises questions about the compromises we make for those we love and the boundaries we set to protect ourselves.
And speaking of boundaries, Evelyn's marriage to Max Girard, the French director, it pushes those limits. It starts with a genuine artistic connection, a shared passion for filmmaking.
You see a different side of Evelyn with Max, a vulnerability and desire for creative collaboration. It's almost as if she lets her guard down, allowing herself to be swept away by the intensity of that connection.
But Max turns out to be possessive and controlling, revealing a deeply homophobic side. That threatens to expose Evelyn's true self.
It's a betrayal on multiple levels. He exploits her vulnerability, using her past with Celia as a weapon to humiliate and control her. It's a stark reminder of the prejudice and discrimination faced by the LGBTQ plus community, even within the supposedly liberal world of Hollywood.
It's a turning point in the story. Evelyn confronts Max. Refusing to be silenced or shamed, she walks away from the toxic marriage, reclaiming her power and choosing to live authentically.
This is where you see her resilience shine through. She refuses to be defined by her past or by the expectations of others. It's a powerful message about self-acceptance and the importance of standing up for what you believe in, even when it's difficult.
And it leads her back to Celia, who's now battling alcoholism and the pain of their separation. Their reunion is a mix of hope and trepidation. They still love each other deeply, but the scars of their past are hard to ignore.
It's a reminder that love isn't always easy, that relationships require work, forgiveness, and a willingness to confront past hurts.
And just as they begin to rebuild their lives together, tragedy strikes. Celia is diagnosed with terminal illness. It's a heartbreaking twist that underscores the fragility of life and the preciousness of time.
Despite the grief and despair, there's a profound sense of love and acceptance in their final days together. Evelyn dedicates herself to caring for Celia, cherishing every moment, and fulfilling a promise to honor her memory.
It's a testament to the enduring power of their love, a love that transcends physical limitations and societal barriers. Celia's death is a devastating loss for Evelyn, but it also marks a new beginning.
She emerges from her grief with a renewed sense of purpose, determined to live a life that honors Celia's memory and embraces the lessons she's learned along the way. And it's in this spirit of reflection and self-discovery that she chooses to share her story with Monique, a young journalist who, unbeknownst to Evelyn, has a personal connection to her past. This choice will unravel long-held secrets and challenge Monique's perceptions of truth, ambition, and the complex nature of love.
And as we'll see, Monique's connection to Evelyn adds a whole other layer of intrigue to this already captivating story. So it turns out that Monique, the journalist, chosen to write Evelyn's biography. She has a more personal connection to Evelyn than anyone could imagine. We find out that Evelyn had a brief but passionate affair with Monique's father, James Grant, back in the 1950s.
It's a revelation that completely changes the dynamic of their interviews, doesn't it? Suddenly, Monique is no longer just this detached observer. She's grappling with the fact that the iconic Evelyn Hugo had a direct impact on her own family history.
Talk about a twist. It makes you rethink everything you thought you knew about the story. And the motivations behind Evelyn choosing Monique in the first place. Was it purely coincidental? Or was there a deeper purpose?
This connection forces Monique, and us as readers, to confront the idea that there's no such thing as a truly objective perspective. Everyone brings their own baggage, their own history, to the way they interpret events and tell stories.
It adds this fascinating layer of meta-narrative to the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're constantly questioning the reliability of Evelyn's account, wondering if she's shaping her story, knowing the connection to Monique.
And on the flip side, you see how Monique's understanding of Evelyn evolves as she uncovers these personal ties. It highlights the complex interplay between storyteller and audience, blurring the lines between fact and interpretation.
It also makes you think about the ripple effects of our choices, how they can impact people we may never even meet, in ways we can't foresee.
Absolutely. And beyond this surprising connection, Evelyn shares some pretty insightful observations about Hollywood throughout their conversations. She advises Monique to never let anyone make you feel ordinary, a message that resonates with anyone who's ever felt underestimated or pressured to conform.
It's a powerful reminder to embrace your individuality and fight for your worth. And Evelyn definitely lived by those words. She constantly challenged the status quo, refusing to play stereotypical roles and demanding creative control over her career.
She was a true trailblazer, paving the way for future generations of actresses to demand more from the industry and challenge traditional expectations of women in Hollywood.
Her story makes you think about the progress that's been made, but also how much work still needs to be done to ensure equal opportunities and representation for all.
Ultimately, though, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is a love story. It's a love story that spans decades, defies societal norms, and reminds us that true connection can be found in the most unexpected places.
Evelyn and Celia's relationship. It's messy, complicated, and at times heartbreaking. But it's also deeply moving and inspiring. Their love for each other shines through all the challenges they face, reminding us that true love is worth fighting for.
It's a story that stays with you long after you finish the book. It makes you reflect on your own relationships, your choices, and the legacies we leave behind.
So if you haven't already experienced this captivating tale of ambition, love, and the price of fame, we highly encourage you to pick up The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's a journey you won't want to miss. You can find a link to purchase the book in the description below.
And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to Mindful Moments for more thought-provoking deep dives into the books and ideas shaping our world. We'll be back soon with another story that'll nourish your mind and spark your curiosity